Hey, what's up guys, it's oNightPineberries, and as you can see in the background, it is the Legend of Zelda event on the Morago map. I do apologize for the delay on this video. It was supposed to be released 2 weeks ago, but I had no time whatsoever. I've been working really hard on my YouTube channel. I've been trying to get some stuff in, some stuff out. I've been cleaning up my channel. I've been trying to make a new icon for myself, a new background, and a lot of stuff. I want to try it myself before I ask help for you guys, so I can have my own name in something. And yeah, I do apologize for the lack of videos again, because I did promise that I was gonna release daily videos. However, I've been struggling a lot with the fact that I need to have a background for YouTube, and I recently started a group channel with my friends Andrew and Brandon, and we've been trying to figure out what we're gonna do on this channel and how the group channel is gonna work. And overall, it's been a lot of work. I've been editing the League of Legends video for about 20 I would say about 30-40 minutes, and then I was gonna do text edits for the original video, and I spent about an hour, maybe two, doing text edits, and we decided not to put text edits in. So I was like, okay, so I removed the text edits and started rendering the video, but it was way too loud, so yeah, so I had to re-render it, and whatnot happened. It was pretty frustrating for me. So yeah, I spent my entire day doing the League of Legends video, and then after that we did more planning. We were waiting for our Brandon to get his computer fixed so we can start recording again. But right now it's been a big struggle for him, and we are in a pickle, as you would say. So I do apologize guys for the lack of content on my channel. I will be updating. Seems Branberry Cakes has his computer is just screwed up altogether. It gives me some breathing time so I can make some content for my channel. And for this video, the Legend of Zelda at the Morago event, I'm on my Barbarian. I'm wielding two Eternia great swords, and it's very good. It's very good. As you see in the video, I just destroy everything. This event, the prize is the Power Gauntlets, I believe. It is the leather Zemir gear, Mythic Transcendent gear gloves. The stats are absolutely amazing, and yeah, I will be showing you at the end of the video. But this is also my Q&A video, so I shall begin that in right a second. I do apologize for the mouth noises I will be making throughout the video. I cannot control that. I do have a bottle of water in my hand, so I will be drinking water frequently. I can't stop my mouth from making those popping clicking sounds because I'm not a professional voice actor, so I don't know how to manipulate how my tongue moves. I'm learning, but it's something that will require years and years and years of practice. I have two friends in the anime industry, voice actors, and they took acting classes and verbal mouth exercises for about 7 years, and it's taken them about 9 to 10 years to get to the perfect mouth sounding amazing voices ever, you know. So I just recently started. It's been about, I don't know, 6 or 7 months now, so I do apologize for the mouth sounds I do make. Anyways, the quick Q&A video, I'm just reading off the questions from the very bottom, and I'm just going to go straight up. So if you guys want to follow along while I'm reading the questions out, you can read the questions as well. Anyways, the first question is, what was your first game you've ever played? The first game I've ever played, I believe, was Where is Mario? It is a Super Nintendo game where you play as Luigi, and I think it's one of the first appearances of Yoshi and Luigi being in a game. The whole game is about Mario has disappeared in a mysterious town, and it's pretty much you're just searching for Mario in this endless maze of buildings. And it was, oh yeah, Mythic Particle and I were just brawling for no reason because we were really bored. But it was really funny because that game really set the tone for me for RPGs, because it was considered a mini RPG. So I really enjoyed that kind of genre, and from then on I just started playing games like Zelda, Super Mario Bros, and etc. But yeah, Where is Mario was probably one of my first games I've ever played. And then I moved on, of course, to the Pokemon series and the Digimon and Mario, Zelda, and the I believe it is the Mega Man series. And yeah, those games were probably my childhood favorites, and I still play them today. And I don't know why I decided to play Mario that much when I was a kid, because you can ask Jonathan and we used to play Mario like daily. Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and all those games. We just played those endlessly for no reason. Like, even though we know the story, we beat the game a million times, we just kept on playing it. I have no idea why. There's no replay value. It's just we just had to play it. We had to binge on it or something. Next question. What is your favorite video game? As of now, what is my favorite video game? I don't have a favorite video game right now. As of now, I've played so many different games. I don't have a favorite anymore, because I don't know, there's always a new game that comes out that always tops it. But if I would say, if I had to choose one game out of all of them, it would be Zelda Ocarina of Time, especially the 3DS remakes. Those were, I've put in so many hours into those games. Ocarina of Time in general was probably the game changer for me, that decided whether I was going to be a gamer or not. I could have chosen the musical route, being an orchestra kid, for like my entire life, actually playing violin and piano. But I decided to go the gamer route, which is the best route. I play, pretty much N64 all day, and it was pretty much the fact that Ocarina of Time was so, when it first came out, it was like Call of Duty, like the graphics wise, like it was absolutely crazy, and the gameplay was just amazing. And I don't know how to explain it, but Ocarina of Time was probably my favorite game, because the replay value for that was just so amazing. Like the different ways you can play that game, it really changed the way I viewed games overall. It's because of Ocarina of Time that I really got into MMOs, because Ocarina of Time had such a vast world. After playing that game, I couldn't play any other games with like small worlds like Mega Man. Like, I needed like huge worlds. So that's when I started playing MMOs as well, like MapleStory and Ragnarok and Rose Online. And I don't know, it's just Ocarina of Time really changed the gaming experience for me. So I guess Ocarina of Time is my favorite, but in a modern day sense, I would have to say Torchlight 2 would be probably one of my top favorites games of all time, because I played that game for I don't know, 36 hours straight. I just kept on playing it because it's so much fun. I played every class, gotten every class to level 40, and I got one class of 50, 60, and it's so, oh my god. I always make a new class because I was like, oh, I can try this build, I can try this build. Like, I really enjoy those kind of dungeon crawlers with skill bases. Well, Diablo 3 is a really good game, but I couldn't really customize. That's why I didn't like it as much. But Torchlight 2 definitely solved that problem. So I guess in 2012, my favorite game is Torchlight 2. I still do recommend it to everyone who plays PC games. Torchlight 2 is game breaking. I really do say that. And it doesn't, require like a huge monster computer to play as, which is really, really cool as well. Are there rumors on Twitter? Are the rumors on Twitter true that Necro, Dark Python, and I, if we get together, we're gonna do Gangnam Style? No, that's not true. Necro will never go to England, and I will never go to England. I'm actually going to England, but that's in the future, and I'm probably going to kill Dark Python versus doing Gangnam Style. I'd rather kill him, or no, I'd rather kill myself. I'd rather have him kill me because his epic beard, because beards are epic, and that's all I have to say about that. Wolverine asks if I like Wolverine. No. Out of the Marvel heroes, I hate Wolverine. He is the most worthless hero of all. I really like his regeneration, but that's about it. Like, that's all. Like, you get a gigantic metal magnet to Wolverine and he's GG. No re. What's the most played game of all time? Back then, it'll be Ocarina of Time or one of the Pokemon games. Or in 2012, I would have to say, I don't know. I would say Diablo 3. I think I put almost 2,000 hours into Diablo 3. Maybe. I can't. I'm trying to think of another game. I played a lot of games, but I think Diablo 3. I spent about 2,000 hours into Diablo 3. League of Legends. I played a lot of League of Legends. But yeah, I think Diablo 3 is probably my most played game. My Demon Hunter alone has 1,450 hours into it. And then I have like 200 hours in each of the other classes. So yeah, I would kind of say Diablo 3 is my most played game of all. Let's see. Thank you, Mike Wu, for always being one of the first. Yay! What's my favorite class in Dungeon Defenders? I get this question a lot. I would say Monk. The Monk overall is one of my most favorite classes because the auras, not because of the skin, like the ninja skin, but just the auras are probably the most useful thing ever. Like, you can switch between the Countess or Squire, the Squire harpoons, and the Apprentice / Adept, tower, the fireball towers and stuff. You can switch between those, like anytime you want. But in every build, you must have auras to succeed. So, and it's not a DLC hero. So it is probably my favorite choice. And I am pretty sure a lot of other Dungeon Defenders player would agree with me on that, because he can become like a crazy DPS. You can make him a tank. You can just straight up go all like tower wise and then just do like tower heal everyone and just tower boost everything and murder everything super fast with towers. Or you can just go DPS and get a DPS boost, get a crazy gambler's polearm / monkey wrench / whatever, and just kick ass overall. And yeah, I think Monk is still probably my favorite, even with all the DLC heroes. And if I had to choose a DLC hero, I would say, I don't know, I think I really enjoy playing the, what's his face? The Barbarian. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing him, as you see in the video right now. Just running around and slashing and murdering everything, in just one go. It's super duper fun. And I never had so much fun before, playing as a Barbarian. It's just, I think the dual wielding really sold me. I don't know, just kick ass overall. He's a really fun DPS tank character to play. So if you guys don't have Barbarian, I do recommend him. But in the most recent updates, he's kind of worthless. Sky Ogres like dominate him. Djinns kind of dominate him. Any flying boss like the Kraken owns him. But other than that, he destroys everything else. Like, he destroys everything else. Let's see. What game have you put the most amount of time into? Again, Zelda. Zelda, Diablo 3. Any RPG I put so much time into. MMOs, maybe MapleStory. MapleStory, definitely. MapleStory, I think I put more than 10,000 hours into. Now that I think about it, Jonathan and I and a couple of our other friends, we used to play MapleStory like day and night for weeks. So I guess MapleStory would be one of them. What kind of game? What got me into gaming? I don't know. I just think the idea of a virtual world got me into gaming. Doing something that we can't probably got me into gaming, like straight up. Like or like being a hero, like I said in the Where's Mario games, like looking for someone that really like that. A whole RPG aspect got me into gaming, and I haven't looked back since. I've always my favorite genre. I think this is one of the questions, but my favorite genre is probably RPGs still. Like Final Fantasy, any Final Fantasy game, you can ask me a question about and I'll instantly answer, because Final Fantasy, I played every single one at least 3-4 times. Especially everything after 7, I played maybe 5-6 times, like entire playthroughs. My favorite Final Fantasy is like, I think Final Fantasy 8 is still probably my favorite, because the Gunblade, oh my god, Gunblades are so amazing. what's your favorite and least favorite Pokemon, and also the one that you question why it exists. If I feel up to the task, favorite Pokemon of each type. I don't have that much time, bro. But I was talking to Jonathan last night about this earlier. It's like what we were trying to make Pokemon teams for Black and White 2, and we didn't know which Pokemon we liked or what type we liked the most. I would say my favorite type would have to be, or my favorite Pokemon would be, I don't know. My favorite Pokemon would be, I find having Espeon and Jolteon always on my team. Like whenever I do a Pokemon playthrough, I always try to get Espeon or Jolteon, or Espeon, Jolteon, and Glaceon. Any of the evolutions, I've always tried to get one of them into my team. And another, I don't know, Crobat? Because Crobat or Gliscor, those are probably some of my favorite Pokemons. I can't really decide. If I had to decide, I would say Espeon, because I would always have an Espeon in my team. Or Porygon Z is actually my favorite, because Porygon was my first Pokemon that I used for like tournaments. When I used to play Pokemon competitively, I would always have a Porygon and an Espeon in my team. So I guess, yeah, I think Porygon Z, once Porygon Z came out, it was absolutely, like, he was my favorite, like, overall, because he looked so cool, and his special attack was pretty crazy. And I don't know, Porygon Z is probably one of my favorites. And who's my least favorite Pokemon? I don't know, I would say Pikachu, because Pikachu is so, like, not that I don't hate Pikachu, it's just Pikachu's so, like, it's so, in, like, the anime and the general idea, Pikachu is so overpowered, but in the actual game, Pikachu is probably the worst Pokemon, like, one of the worst Pokemon to use in your team for a competitive team, or, like, you know, just overall, Pikachu is so worthless. You have to evolve into a Raichu to make it, you know, like a super AP ability power, League of Legends, special attack. If you don't evolve it, it becomes utterly worthless. It dies so quickly because it has so low HP. I don't know. And then I just say Pikachu, other than like Rattata or Patrat or any of those like stupid Pokemon, just because Pikachu is so known throughout the Pokemon universe, and it's just so worthless. I mean, you can make it strong, but it's just, I don't know, it's worthless. But I love, as a Pokemon, I love it, but as a, like, when you use it in a game, I would never use Pikachu, never. In Pokemon Yellow, I actually never used Pikachu. I just had it in my party just cause Pokemon Yellow, yeah. Oh, in the background, while we're fighting the gym boss, I didn't have sound on, so I was running the exact opposite of everyone. So as you see in the minimap, I'm always like no one's near me. I'm just like, oh crap, I should follow someone. And then, oh, I got glitched there for a second. And then I just ended up following Mischief, but he completely solos everyone because Mischief is a boss. And which Pokemon do I question why it exists? Why it exists? I don't know its name, but that Pokemon that I'm thinking of, it's so retarded. Like, it does nothing. Like, all of its stats are retarded. Like, it's just nothing. And as you see, we finally beat the boss. Mischief soloed it. And he did very good. And as you can see, I only answered like 5. I don't know how many questions I asked. Maybe if I didn't speed up the video, I could have answered more. But this game in general, Morago, I hated this map so much. So I just sped it up 2 times. So I do apologize. And now we are going into our tavern, or Dark Python's tavern, so I can show you the Power Glove. And of course, whenever I come to his tavern, I must admire his freaking cat table. Oh my god. The amount of time he must have spent trying to farm all these kitty cats is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I traded him, and he should be tossing me that glove any second now. Come on. There we go. Power Gloves. It's the Zamira gear. It's supposed to be like transcendent level, and it's so overpowered. I think it had like 250 and everything, maybe 200. Or not, 180 actually. So the overall resistances are nice. HP is very low, but that doesn't really matter. The first ability, it's negative, but other than that, everything else is over 180. And I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm oNightPineberries. See you guys in the next episode of my Q&A, and peace.